morning, friends. Welcome to my channel. This is part 2 of my videos about the Kreutzer Etude number 3. If you've already seen the first one I did the original bowings. On this one I just played for you. I played 2/4 to a bow, the equivalent of 2/4 to a bow. So basically 2 bows per bar. And the right hand difficulties, bowing difficulties are kind of minimal. You still have to be careful crossing strings and not brushing other strings. But the left hand difficulties increase a little bit. You have to be very, very secure with all the shifting and the fingering in the beginning to make sure you don't have A strings or open strings that don't work very well. Make sure you use 4th fingers where you need to. But getting up to, let's talk about, we're getting to measure 10. That's where the difficulty level ratchets up quite a bit when you're playing all slur. Have to be very clear. I discussed in my first part about the shifting half step from in the middle of the second beat of 10. You have to shift up a half step, then the next one is a whole step, then a whole step, and then a half step with that difficult little move over to the A string. And then coming down, same thing, you have to be very, very clear with all the shifting patterns, coming down to the C, and then half step to B, whole step to A. This is, we're talking measure 12 and 13. Measure 13, you're on A first finger, and then you come down to second position, whole step, down to first position, F natural, whole step. And then, so what are you going to do? You might have noticed that I had to change the fingering to make this pattern work. If I play, if I stay in, then you can't make a legato stroke. So what I decided was I would play, shift on the open E string, come to 4th position, and then continue. I'm 4th position, going to 3rd position, 2nd position, 1st position, and at the end of this next measure, which is measure 14, same thing, go to 4th position, 4th position. So you use the open strings all the way through there, and then you can have a completely legato phrase. And of course, this is not an easy one. You got to reach back to that first finger. That's measure 16. It seems like it's far, maybe because it's on the G string. It feels like it's a further reach, and maybe it's because we actually have to, no, I don't think so. I was going to say it's different from the E string, but it's not different. I think it's just the angle of the hand makes it easier on the E string, and this is a more difficult shift. So what I do is I bring my elbow around a little bit to help myself, and then it becomes quite easy. So that's Etude number 3, played all legato. I think I'll do one more video and not play the whole piece through, but just discuss different bowings and which ones I think are very valuable bowings and which ones are, can be done, but not so valuable. Okay, thanks so much for listening. I hope this is an interesting new take on this piece for you, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.